Hi guys, it's Goddess with Compassion here with another reading. So today I'm reading for the sign of Aries and we're doing something different. We're doing your summer of love. So I did this last year when I started the channel. So we're going to do it again. I really enjoyed doing it. It was quite popular. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing your summer of love. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for each month. So for June, July, and August. Yeah. And then I'm going to pull a Love Tarot Oracle card as well. And I will get some clarifications there from the Spanish tarot. So I picked this deck up when I went to Paris and I thought, well, this is the tarot. I'm sure this is the tarot, but I thought it's not a full deck. But when I actually looked it up, when I researched it, it is a full deck. So I will be using this deck to clarify, as we go. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm excited. Okay, Spirit. Can I get 3 cards for Aries regarding their love life for the month of June? Okay, we're going to take these. I'm going to put this for July. Can I get 2 more cards for Aries regarding their love life? Okay. Yours coming out pretty quick, Aries. And we got here the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant. So I'm going to put that there because it did come out. So just so, to give the full picture. But coming out strong, coming out swift. I like that energy for you, Aries. Okay, let's get an oracle card, Spirit, for June, for July, and for August, please. Sorry about that. I keep knocking my camera. And I think I just did this with you, Aries, on your for the May bonus reading I did for you the other day. Well, obviously, if you're viewing this, it's probably not the other day for you, but it was the other day for me. Okay. Spirit, can I get an oracle card for Aries regarding their love life? Oof. Self-respect in their reverse for June. Take that one and take that. And it's funny because self-respect did come out in the pre-shuffle for you, Aries. So what's that all about? It was upright when I was doing the pre-shuffle, but it seems like in actuality, it's reversed. So let's get into it, okay? So we're starting off with the full energy, Aries, in June. Summer. You're just out here taking every day as it comes, the full energy. He doesn't know where he's going, but it's okay. He's like, I'm guided by faith. Yeah. I'm just going where the energy takes me. You're very free living, free loving. I'm hearing, someone says, you want to come out? Yeah, I'm free. You want to come to this party? Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. You're doing that. You're going. You're outside, you're about. I could get single energy from that, Aries. From the readings I've been doing for you, I'm feeling like this is single energy, but it doesn't have to be. Take it how it resonates, yeah? You could be, you're just like, I want to go out and just, I know I'm settled down, I'm married or I'm in a relationship, but I just want to be free at this moment, yeah? And we've got the Ace of Swords. You're standing in your authenticity, yeah? You're standing in your truth. You're being who you are. You're being very direct, yeah? And then we also have the Ace of Wands. Passionate, vibrant, fiery, maybe lusty energy, because we do have this next to self-respect. And I don't know, Aries, if this is, you're putting yourself about a bit too much, stretching yourself thin, yeah? Because you're heading towards this, pivotal moment in your life where it's like the work is paying off, yeah? The work is paying off. And you're reaching a high goal, a milestone, if you will, yeah? And you're being shined upon spotlight, but in the reverse, it's like self-sabotage, yeah? You're like, let me go out and play for a little bit. Let me backslide a little bit. Let me just not be so serious. And I'm not saying don't have fun. Have fun, yeah? But not at the detriment of all the work you've been putting in. I don't know if you're feeling like... Because with the aces, they are potential. Like, this big wand showing up, and you just think, let me just see what's this all about. And it's thinking, Aries, you know what it's about. You know the truth of the matter. So why are you acting like you don't see? Yeah? Why are you acting like you don't see? And then later on in your head about, should I have done that? I shouldn't have done that. Listen, do what you want to do. You have free will. But don't act like you're blind. Don't act like you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you have a level of awareness now. Yeah? You can't, think, oh, I didn't know. This isn't the old you. This is the current you. The one that has been on the healing journey for a bit. And I'm not saying that to berate you or judge you. Just take ownership, take responsibility, move forward. Yeah? But also give yourself grace. Yeah? And we do have the Hierophant there on the bottom of the deck. So Hierophant talks about change. No, sorry, the 5, talks about change. But the Hierophant is all about spirituality. Yeah? Tradition. It's also a teacher. He's a wise leader, how they look up to him. And I don't know if you feel like, oh, I'm so sick of being... the one that everyone looks to for inspiration or being watched, because we have the spotlight there on the self-respect card. And you just think, I just want to let loose. I just want to not think about shit. I just want to do whatever. I just want to be free. It's really giving me freedom energy, Aries. I feel like, things are being a bit quite serious and you're just like, it's summer. Let me have fun. Let me go out in the sunshine. Let me move about, You're going all over the place. You're making moves, yeah? What's under the Chariot? You're collaborating with people, yeah? I'm hearing hooking up with people, so take that as it will. You're talking to people, you're mingling, making new friends, yeah? Could be in the workplace, you've got 3 of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. It could be, you go into different places, different events, restaurants, bars, and you're meeting people and you're talking and you're creating a vibe. But I also say, Aries, use your discernment, yeah? Not everyone is on your timing, yeah? Not everyone has your awareness. Not everyone has done the work. Okay. So, let's move into July. July, we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. So, a bit of more earth energy, more grounding, yeah? And we have compatibility. I like this. So, Page of Pentacles is a new path. Yeah, a new small income perhaps. Perhaps you're taking on a new job. I'm getting, this could be, if for the younger crowd, you're starting a Saturday job, yeah? You could be working, I got visions of like working at a summer camp. Yeah. So you're not at camp, but you're working at summer camp. Yeah. So you're taking on more responsibility, making some extra money. You got a break from uni perhaps, but that doesn't have to be. Or you could just, if that's not you, you could just be taking on a new form of income, a new side hustle. Yeah. Take it how it resonates. And it's funny because why camp came into my head. Because when I was doing the pre-shuffle for you, Aries, I was getting the song that I channeled, Summer Loving, have me a blast, Summer Loving. I can't remember the words. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more, yeah? It's giving summer romance vibes, and perhaps this is someone you meet. I'm feeling for sure it's someone you meet. And it's love. Yeah, because we've got the Ace of Cups. Maybe a crush, yeah? Summer crush. You're being offered love, yeah? Emotional fulfillment. This is someone that you're compatible with, yeah? You see? The love is mutual, yeah? You get on. This is someone, you could... I'm getting two scenarios. You start a new job and your colleague you work with, you get on, you're compatible. You share similar interests and you create this strong foundation of friendship. But there's also love there. And I love this because you've got emotional freedom here. I feel this is someone that you can be frank with, be yourself, talk your truth. Be authentically you. You don't have to hide. You don't have to people please. This person just gets you. Yeah, they understand your vibe. We love that. Also, for the people who are in camp, or in a summer trip abroad, take it how it resonates. Maybe it's not camp. I'm getting as well, like that program IB for Weekenders. So maybe you go abroad and you work on... I can't remember what it's called. You're like a club rep sort of thing. I get it with the fact that in June, you're just like, I'm just going to go off and do my own thing. Maybe that was what you did. You take a risk because the Fool is the leap of faith kind of card. You just thought, I don't want to spend my summer, like for me, I'm in London. I don't want to spend my summer in London. I want to go out and do something different. I want to travel. I want to go in a different city, a different country. I want to explore. I want to see the world. Yeah. And you get a little job to keep your income so you can pay the rent in your Airbnb or your hotel. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and when you get this job, love comes a knocking. Yeah. You didn't think about love when you signed up for the job. You just thought, I just wanted a new experience. I just wanted to get out the funk of where I am, in my local town. Yeah? I'm hearing that song. Making my way downtown. And I'm homebound. And it's like, you do the same shit, different day. You go home, blah, blah, blah. Make it, and you just thought, I need to change it up for summer. I need something completely different. I want to have a summer that I can look back and think, yes, that was a vibe. That was a memory. I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life. It was a coming of age story for me. Do you know what I'm saying? And so this is someone, I can take this two ways as well. This is someone that is quite balanced. They create a good balance with you. It's not chaotic. It's a good vibe. You balance each other out. Yeah. If one person's overthinking, the other one is like, calm it down. Like, you're a good mix together. Also, I could take it as you started this job and now you got love and you've got to balance the two, balance the responsibilities because you're there to work. You're not there to googly eye each other and flirt. You're there to, make an income. And, the intention here was to see the world, to experience life, to have fun. And now you've got love. How are you going to balance that energy? Because you don't want to I don't want to say, I had in my head ruin the experience, but that's not what I meant. You don't want to spend your time, all your time with this person and not do the things that you wanted to do. I'm not saying don't spend time with them, but your purpose was to go to do the things you wanted to do. You know, to go to a certain city, exhibition, restaurant. You know what I mean? Don't sacrifice your time just because love has arrived, yeah? Marry the two, balance the two, yeah? I'm sure this person will understand. Yeah? Don't switch up now just because someone new is on the scene, is what I'm getting, Aries. Okay, now we got August. So, we got the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Nine of Pentacles, and we got the Queen of Swords. Let's see, let's move these up so that you can see the cards in full. And we got creativity. I like this. Yeah? So, Queen of Pentacles is, when I say it's the single mother card, yeah? She's independent. She's focused on her coin, on her bag. She's grounded. She doesn't really need any support. And she's nurturing. It's very motherly energy, yeah? She has got it down packed. Do you know what I'm saying? Next to the Nine of Pentacles, which is the single person's card, yeah? And I get the Destiny's Child song. All my ladies, here you feel me? Throw your hands up at me. Yeah? And it's funny because we've got all queens. And this isn't the first time I've had all the queens. I've been having it for the May bonus readings, so you might want to check them out. But yes, we've got, I know that she isn't a queen, but she's got that queen energy, yeah? It's like a queen in the making, princess energy, yeah? But we've got two queens. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So with this energy together, and they're both facing opposite directions. And I feel like this is you in the middle. So this could be all elements of your character. Yeah, you're grounded, you're nurturing nature. You know, if you've gone abroad, you're like experiencing the essence of the country, going out in the countryside, going out in the fields, you know, embracing that summer air. Queen of Swords, but you're also discerning, yeah? As I said it before in the beginning, not everyone's on your timing. So be sure not to just bring anybody into the fold. You don't know their agenda. You don't know what their purpose, yeah? And the Queen of Swords, I like that energy because she's discerning. She will smell a rat anytime coming, yeah? So you have your sword, the Ace of Swords. You still have it. You still have your authenticity. And you still have your truth. And you can see a mile off if someone doesn't have that intention, yeah? And I don't know, I'm not seeing anything more from this compatibility energy. So I don't know if you've cut someone off, Aries, yeah? Or maybe, you know, it served its purpose. It was just a fling. It was just a this or that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really anything. You know, there was love there. But perhaps you've been like, you know what? This is my holiday and I need to really focus on me. And you're just like, let me embrace my time. I just want to spend time doing the things I want to do. Creative things, yeah? Going to classes, embracing nature. But then we do have two people here. So I don't know, maybe you're doing your own thing, but, you know, there's a time when you spend with this person and you do things together. Arty things, creative things, you know, you might go on an excursion together. It's all, you know, everything has its place. Because I have, like, we've got the hot air balloon there and field. So, you know, you might be spending your days 70% doing your own thing, 30% with this person, yeah? So you've You've made your priorities clear. This is my trip. This is, I'm doing my thing. Yeah. But I've got time for you. And, you're a new person. So you're not going to have all my time. It's not going to be 50-50. I'm still prioritizing my needs. I still want to get out of the trip what I want to do. There are some things that this person may not really be keen on, even though you're compatible, but you're doing what you plan to do. You're not switching up. You're like, I'm still doing my things. Yeah. You still got, earth and air, grounding and intellect. You've not lost your head, Aries, yeah? You've not, been swayed by love. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's just that, just because you've met someone that you think, oh yeah, this is a good person. This is someone I haven't met in a long time. I can really see us going places, yeah? And, depending where you meet them, if you meet them abroad and this is not where you live, there's no guarantees on where the future lies, but you just know that I want to get the best out of my trip. I want to get the best out of my journey. I want to get the best out of my time here. But you are overthinking a little bit here, Aries, yeah? With the 9 of Swords. A little bit anxious, thinking, well, should I be spending more time? Am I ruining it? Am I messing things up? I'm letting you know, if there's confusion on their side, that's your answer. Because from what I can see, everything's good. It's kind of smooth sailing, yeah? There doesn't seem to be any drama. And to me, that's a good sign, yeah? We have the 7 here, lucky energy, good times, yeah? I feel like this is a trip you're going to really enjoy. And back to, the Hierophant. Yeah, it also talks about marriage. So I don't know if this person in the future, you continue the relationship, move forward with the relationship with the Chariot. Perhaps this is a person you end up marrying. Maybe it's a person that you end up, they still continue to be a big part of your life. Maybe it doesn't become marriage, but they could be part of the wedding. Yeah. Take it how it resonates. They could be a teacher. They teach you how to have fun, how to enjoy love, and how to embrace your priorities and still keep love in the picture. Yeah. But I like the fact with the Chariot, moving forward, going places. I'm really getting that energy. You are going places. You're going on adventures, Aries. You're not staying stuck at home. You're going out and experiencing the world, yeah? Going to different places. You're going to have a photo book of many memories, yeah? And I feel like this is a great journey because you're emotionally free. You're not feeling held back, although there's anxiety there, but I feel like you overcome that. You let go of that, yeah? And I feel like this person helps you because they're easygoing. They understand you. They see you. If you say, oh, do you want to do this? They're like, yeah, let's do that. I'm up for it. They're not like, oh, what? I know, that's not my vibe at all. They help you to be free and open up. Yeah? I like this. So, what should we get clarification on? That's interesting. You know what I'm going to clarify? I'm going to clarify this Ace of Cups, yeah? Let's clarify that, Spirit. Spirit, can you clarify for me the Ace of Cups, please? Can you clarify for me the Ace of Cups? Okay. Okay. So, I'm still getting used to my Spanish tarot, so I'm going to have to look it up in my notes. So let's see what's this about. So, and do not come for my accent, okay? So, we've got the Ace of Swords, yeah? So, swords, espadas. So, let's look at that. So the Ace of Swords, I like this. Total security. No room for doubt. The law, justice, victory. Yeah? This is someone, as I said, you feel comfortable with. This person helps you to open up. You may have had your defenses up, a little bit too clinging onto the boundaries, but this person allows you to be free, to be emotionally vulnerable. You might have deep conversations. They're a keeper. Yeah? They're a good friend. Yeah? So let's look at the 10 of Cups. Yeah? So, Cups, Copas. So 10. We've got dark-haired woman with light complexion, housewife, mother, good female friend, artist. Yeah? So we've got different people here because it's a general reading. So I can take this as many ways. For the fellas, this is maybe a woman you're meeting. And we have the creativity card here. So it could be, this is a creative artist person you come across. Yeah. And when we say female friend, it could be feminine, like feminine energy. So take it how it resonates. Yeah. But this is someone, they said dark-haired woman with light complexion. They could be a housewife, a mother, a good female friend, artist. I'm more erring towards good female friend and artist because we've got the creativity card, yeah? This is someone who, they're a free thinker. They're not your bog standard normal person, yeah? But yeah, let me know if that resonates, yeah, when you meet them. And we got the Three of Swords. So this says, on the way, leaving someone or something, divorce, the end, resolution. I feel like this Aries is your justice for, from doing your readings, the shitty relationships. This is good karma coming in. You've been putting in the work, setting the foundation, and good things are coming towards you. Yeah? Let's look at the 7 of Coins. So the 7 of Coins is, let me see, Aries. And the 7 is a lot of money, successful business, a deal with a rival, gain, small prosperity, good health, a rise in luck. Things start to move after delays. Yeah? As I said, good things happening for you because you let go of the past. You move forward. You did the work. I know it's been hard. It's been tough at times, but you pushed forward and it's paying off. So let me see what's the bottom of the deck here. So we got the 10 of Coins. So we've got blonde or grey-haired woman, professional woman, medical woman or lawyer, non-businesswoman, a rich woman. Yeah. And so with the fact that we've got 2 women here, it could be same-sex relationship or it could just be pure friendship. Yeah. This Ace of Cups doesn't necessarily mean love romantic. It could be love platonic. Do you know what I mean? Friends. So if you've, been isolated, you've been going through your healing journey and now you're going to make a true friend. Because it's funny because when I said about the Hierophant, it doesn't necessarily mean someone you're going to marry. They could just be at the wedding. This could be someone that could be your bridesmaid at the end of the day of your wedding. Yeah. When you do meet your true love, they're there. Yeah. They're a lifelong friendship. Yeah. So yes, this is your reading, Aries. Yeah. This is your summer of love. So I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. And it looks like you're going to be busy and you're going to have a fun time. Yeah? Okay. I'm liking this, Aries. So if you enjoyed this reading and it resonated for you, please let me know in the comments section. Please give the reading a like. Please share it. Please subscribe to the channel. Help us to get our subscribers up. Yeah? And to get more people to be a part of the community. Also, smash the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload new readings to the channel. Check out your yearly prediction channel, see how this fits in, and I will catch you next time.